Oh, there we go. It says we're live. What a morning. Good morning. I hope this is actually working. My computer, just as I brought it down here, decided it wasn't connected to the internet. And my camera decided it was going to use my computer camera. Oh, I don't need this morning. Just craziness just worked for me. You know what I mean? So good morning. Thank you so much for hanging out. It has been such a week. I have been peopling all week. I think Friday I finally crashed. I'd had enough. I had enough. Too much people at work, too many people, absolutely insane. Starting to get the fish room organized, ready to pack up. Like half of it is packed up and in boxes already. Most of my supplies off the top. Trying to figure out how to get it. These guys, I think we've got a plan. Kind of, we've got a plan. We're just going to drill a hole, we think, in a 5-gallon bucket. I found a bunch that we can destroy upstairs. I'm so glad I keep and hang on to some of these things because stuff like that comes in so useful in the fish room. So yeah, we're going to ditch the net with catching these guys and try and make a strainer out of a bucket and catch them that way. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. Current plans. So yeah, we're starting to get ready and figure things out. I don't know. Let me see if I can actually find chat. I don't have any of that up yet. It is just, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. So thank you for wandering over. I will try and definitely say hello in a second. Right now, I'm happy we still got coffee. My hubby's packing up the house so fast. It is just too much. I have to like slap him. I'm like, I need that. No. So, but we are getting very, very close. I don't know if anybody's going to like me at the end of this because, like I said, this week I just went crazy, but I think I got it done. Oops. There we go. There we go. The volume is going to be on there. There we go. Okay. I need coffee. I know. Coffee. Hi, JH. Good to see you. Blue Waters. I killed 3 shrimp trying the siphon method yesterday. I know. Fish. Something to try with them. Maybe stick. Like I do the siphon thing too, but sometimes in the shrimp tank I will cut a chunk of foam off and stick it on the end there, and then you can't get the shrimp quite as well. So try that. Try that. I know I've done the nano tank with the shrimp and the snails down there. Yeah, it is very frustrating. It is one of the reasons why I've kept my tank kind of bare bottom, is so I can kind of siphon out the nuts when I get in there. I've really been ignoring that tank. I can't wait to move it, and I want to try and litter it a little bit more with leaves. Definitely after seeing like some of JH's stuff, really want to try and add a bit more on there. I don't know where my box of leaves is at the moment, but I will find it. So hopefully I can find that. The fish supplies are hopefully going to make it to the house a day or two before, so I'm hoping I can find most of the supplies so that when I go to bring the tanks over, it's kind of ready, because I don't know what this is going to be. I've definitely never tried to move this many tanks. I'm slightly worried, So this is fun. That's what I do with fry. Oh yeah, sea desert bloom, definitely. Like it works okay, and it doesn't need to be a big chunk, just enough so that the shrimp don't get stuck on your hose. Because definitely siphon to a bucket and then check for shrimp in the bucket. Yes, I also make sure that I use a different container that I've got just specifically for my shrimp to fill up so that I can check it afterwards. So coffee sounds good, but it doesn't give anyone else heartburn. The odd time, I've had to cut back my coffee intake quite a bit, honestly. Like I used to drink coffee from the moment I woke up till about 10 o'clock at night, but I can't do that anymore. I can't do that. So yeah, definitely. Sometimes if I drink too much, I can definitely give myself heartburn. But normally it's just because it keeps me up all night at this point. I have to just cut back my caffeine for sure. So yeah, who did I miss? So yeah, definitely hi, Lauren Bettis. Good to see you. I might just lurk. I can't multitask. Oh, hey, Big City Bettis, thank you for wandering in. Just so you know, Boo finally flipping ate this week, Sunday night. Like I said, he just kept searching and searching. But yeah, Saturday I didn't see him out searching. It actually kind of freaked me out. I was a little bit worried. I'm like, oh my crap, maybe finally, maybe I lost him finally. But no. He was actually being a python. Finally, he was actually sitting in his in the one side. I think he'd finally gotten used to the smaller cage. I think that did it. And yeah, I stuck that mouse in there, and I almost hit the roof. He scared me so bad when he actually grabbed it. But yeah, he's had two of the hopper mice, and I did go out and get a bigger mouse so that maybe I can get a bit of weight on him, because they said he was feeding 2 hopper mice a week. But I was just wondering, if I switch to the slightly bigger ones, will that get a little bit of weight on him faster? I definitely think he's big enough, and he's pretty thin now. But oh man, I am so relieved. But yeah, scared the daylights out of me. I've been reaching in there for what, 4 months or something, and nothing. And then finally, just he attacked it. It was awesome. So very, very happy with the progress on Boo. I hope this move doesn't mess anything up. I know I'm going to mess the temperature up, because he is going from a room that is sitting, I don't know where my heater is, about 76, I think, in here, where he's at in his pen, and we're going to be going into a bit cooler room. So I'm going to put an extra top on there. Maybe it'll hold the heat better. I hope I don't throw him off again. I just got it eating. So that is probably my scariest dude for moving in the fishy room. Otherwise, these guys, for just, I don't know, pure awkwardness, I think. And yeah, we'll see for that for moving. Everybody else, I'm not as worried about. The Amika's a little bit, but I'm just, yeah, definitely going to use a very high-powered bubbler in there. Like I said, they really like their oxygen, and they don't do good in transport. So I'm going to try just being a little bit extra careful with the Amicas. Everybody else doesn't scare me. It's just the time, how time-consuming this is going to be. So, for sure. Did I get everybody else? Oh, Mr. B was here. Oh, good. Thank you for stopping in. I missed a lot of chat up here. Ahmed Ali. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, I think I got everybody in here. Oh, so Desert Bloom Beddits, are you sleeping? I know I have not been sleeping. Even my stupid Fitbit app has been looking at me, like yelling at me, saying, what's going on? I think it's pretty funny when the Fitbit app's like, you're sleeping a lot less lately. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So I did find that funny. I got sleep last night. It was great. Oh, good. Yeah, I have to admit, like, I exhausted myself so much with all the peopling and everything last week. Friday night, I crashed. Like, it's awesome. I love the Christmas blend from Starbucks. Good morning, Fishy Facts. Good to see you. Or Friday Fish Facts. Sorry, I'm still very messed up. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Koi Benefin Addicts. Oh, hey, good to see you. Good to see you too. Oh, that's awesome. Well, things are coming along, I think. Yeah, like I said, I cannot believe how stressful the paperwork in this has been. And yeah, like say the landlord started emailing us and stuff, and I think she's finally she's always had to deal with Ryan, and now she's had to deal with me. I think she was dealing with Ryan, but I get a kick out of this. But I don't know. I think she's kind of given up. We'll see. I'm not I don't trust her with a 10-foot pole, so we'll see. I don't know. She's got awfully quiet. Awfully quiet. So I'm hoping it will just stay that way, and the rest of the move can be done, and we will just get out, tidy up a bit, and be done with this place and start with the new adventure. I've got one fish tank ready to take this guy out first, move him. The kids' fish tank has to go somewhere. I think they're both going to end up in the kitchen. I really don't know. Both the snakes are going to go up into the YouTube room so that if I do have to heat it up a little bit in there just for them, I can. We'll see what, I don't know. I'm still confused. I can't choose between Folgers and I can't stand Folgers. Folgers gives me gut rot just beyond. That's the one coffee I cannot do. Like maybe 1 or 2 days I'm okay, but by the third one, I literally stop drinking coffee if I have to do Folgers because my stomach's just like, I hate you. So anything with that. Desert, oh, that's you, Desert Bloom. Oh man, no, can't do that stuff. It's like I'm Timmy's coffee or nothing. Like it's the best one on me so that I can still drink this stuff. But no heartburn, it's just, yeah, it doesn't agree with me. Anything but Folgers, no Folgers. But I do love my Timmy's. But yeah, find the brand that works for you because maybe sometimes it's just the brand you drink it. You can tell it's early morning when we're doing coffee conversations. Definitely, definitely. So yeah, it's really fun trying to pack up the fish room. I've been kind of ignoring my plants. I killed off one plant. I'm kind of bummed about it. I really like that one, so that's okay. That's okay. So for all the critters and everything, it's just fine. We've come up for a plan for the rabbits. That was the one critter that when we get there had no place to go. Were these 3 monstrous rabbits. Oh, hey, Denny, how's it going? Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, Passion for Pets. Good to see you. I didn't get to watch your latest videos, but yeah, they got the guinea pigs again. That's so cute. I can't wait to be able to sit down and hopefully be able to catch up on some videos. Oh, yeah. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Internet gets switched over on 14th, so that's good to know. That's good to know. I think I managed to schedule the internet move before any of the others, so you can tell where the priorities are landing. Definitely want to be able to catch up on some videos. I really did want to try and get one other video done this week, but it has just been crunch time. And like you said, we're kind of scooping in here by the little bit of our fingertips, and I don't have a ton of credit or paperwork behind me, so it was a lot of fun because, yeah, what did they want? They wanted a lot of paperwork and crap out of me because I had no paper trails. So let's see your paper trail. Leave me alone. This is why I made him do that, so I wouldn't have to deal with it. So that's fun. I have an explosion of piggies, 5 of them now, no more. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I'm definitely going to have to watch some of those videos. That sounds quite entertaining. He said, I've never had them. They sound quite funny. Clara, oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Clara. That is so good to see you. I said, I'm sorry I haven't been watching a lot of people's videos. I've been getting a kick out of your little picture on Facebook with the snakes. That's so cute. Yes, just so everyone knows, I'm formerly live with fish. I did know that. Yeah, I saw that for sure. So yeah, I like the idea of the channel name, just having it open like that so you can put everything else. I know that's why I've never changed my name to anything. I just run down the wormhole. I don't know why that name originally got picked. It was something that I picked way back in 2012. And I just decided when I actually started up the YouTube channel a little while ago to run with that. So, and yeah, like I don't have just fish. I've got bunnies and everything as well. So yeah, I was like, we'll just leave it that way because we don't go down the rabbit hole. We're down the wormhole here. Just leave it as that. Select pets. Oh, good morning. Good morning. That's awesome. Rob is in here. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, yes, hit the like button. There, I hit my own like button. Oh, there's 17 people in here. Holy crap. Well, good morning, everybody. That's just amazing. Thank you. Like, I needed this morning. I really did. Part of me was almost like, no, don't do the live stream. I was like, no, I want to chat with my therapy group. This is like the best introvert chat that you can have that really works with me. I could talk to a whole bunch of people. I get to see all of my people that I follow, my friends and everything. It's just like big comfy zone, and yet I get to do it from the comfy in my own safe little room where I'm by myself. It's just perfect. And yeah, what a people-y week I've had. I might actually have to phone and apologize to the Shaw people, because by the time I got to Friday morning and I had to do the Shaw paperwork too, my head was pounding and I was just like, oh, I gotta go to work. I don't get any time off, except for actual moving day, because I work for a very small company, and I'm sure I'm driving my boss crazy, and it's a good thing that she's got such a fluffy whatever attitude. Oh, she's having issues with her paperwork too. None of our own fault. It's all based off of, we've all got to have our crap, and we've all got to have our crap at the same time. Well, yeah, her bookkeeper has caused her just absolute chaos. So she doesn't have any of the paperwork that I need, really. So she's been just going crazy trying to figure out how to make some of this stuff up and doing her own thing, and just like, so then she has to deal with me on top of it. Oh, just crazy. Petsonics, yeah, definitely sell them up. Definitely sell them up. I do have a little unboxing video from him. Very cool guy, very knowledgeable too. So, and he is down in the States for you guys down there to order from as well. This is the one stream I refuse to miss. Lack of sleep. Thank you, Desert Plume Fetters. Like I said, you're my rock here, and yeah, I might vent at you some more later. I have not even had enough time to sit and send out a message to say what I'm up to, but it's just been crazy. I think I actually got the paperwork that I needed in so they can do one more picky apart at the banks. I don't know. It's just, everybody keeps telling me not to worry. It's just like, shut up, I'm worried. Oh, Pam. Oh, good to see you, Pam. Very good to see you. I will have to send out, I've got my new address, but I will try and get that out all next week out to the people that want it. I have not changed my mailing thingy yet. I will definitely have to sometime this week. Don't start anything back there. I just opened this room up right before I started live streaming, so I will definitely have to feed everybody here very soon. What? Alluring Bettas, what does that make me? Chopped liver? What day did I say? I'm sorry. I don't know what I said, but whatever it is, I take it back. Oh no. Alluring Bettas, scroll up if you missed my reply. What did I do? Subpexotics. Oh, there, okay. I don't know. Yay, thank you. I don't know. I missed something. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Rob, thank you, Claire. Hi, Desert Flu. Me and my daughter are just eating chicken nuggets. That sounds awesome. We're having so much fun trying to cook in here. My hubby, who doesn't cook, decided to pack up the kitchen. Like I said, I really wanted to slap him a few times, but we're dealing with it. We're making some interesting meals. Some of them aren't too bad still, but I'm missing a few things, I do have to say. But that's okay. It'll get interesting. I've got the coupons for all the burger joints lined up for the actual couple of moving days next week. So we'll get through this. Both me and him have moved a lot. I have moved a lot. So like I said, I've just never moved it with this many tanks. And like I said, I've never unpacked a full house before. I've always kind of kept a few things that I don't need in that house packed up. In this place, I actually unpacked it up. And yeah, this time we're moving a combination of fish room stuff and old farm stuff. So this is just hilarious. Like, I don't know. When we moved into this place, it was quite entertaining because our one next door neighbor, she kept calling bylaw on us because we were bringing a lot of farm things in, and she just flipped out when she saw us pack a couple of beehives into the back. So I don't have any of the big beehives left, but I do have a smaller one. So this should be funny. We'll test out the new neighbors. We'll just put it in the backyard and see what happens. It's completely empty, but yeah, it was really funny. This lady drove us crazy right when we began to move in. So I think it will be funny. I get used to it. I'm thinking of making a video of their two brothers who have really kept their koi pattern quite nicely. Definitely learn bettas. Like, I do enjoy the pattern ones. One of my favorite ones in here has been this little white one. Her pattern, she's white, but her pattern changes every so slightly, just constantly. I get a kick out of it. Sometimes she's got a couple dots, sometimes she doesn't got a couple dots, sometimes she's got more blues, sometimes she's got black on the top band. It's just funny. I do enjoy it. And that is a bit from Potato's line that comes in. The very original breeding that I did do was with a kind of Dalmatian pattern white and blue male, and the whole time I had him, his blue just kept going and changing all over. So I'm getting a kick out of this one. Oh yeah, I do want to watch. I can't wait till I can catch up on some videos. There's been so many, and I mean the ones that I have managed to watch, usually I'm clicking them and then kind of walking away. I'm missing a lot of what's in the video, but I'm trying to give some people some watch time as well. So definitely. It's still strange not being called Life with Fish. Yeah, you're gonna get called Clara now, hey? Most people, when they do see me, they call me Dee anyway, so it's kind of neat. Also, you got more noodles. Big City Bennett's. Yeah, she says, I like the name change, so you got more noodles. Yeah, they're so much fun. My king snake, I can't find that shed. I really hope I haven't lost it. His very first shed that I got, I had it up in the kitchen, and I'm positive I brought it down here to just kind of put safe, and now I can't find it, and I'm just like, I really hope I did put it safe, because I don't know where the hay it's ended up. I've been a little bit stressing over that. He's just into a shed now. I tried to pick him up the other day, and he was just like, no, zoom. But yeah, baby king snake, I'm not too worried. He's just hiding out in his shell now, so I'm leaving him alone until he sheds. I'm hoping he does it definitely before it gets too crazy, because he's being just a bag to catch right now. But I do have a few days, so I'm hoping he sheds. He was so gray the other day, so gray. JW Aquariums, good to see you. Good to see you in here for sure. Silverstream Bettas is in here. Oh my goodness, this is just amazing. There's 20 people in here this morning. Almost done packing, Jen. Yeah, like I'm at the point where I have to slap my hubby's hands because he's trying to pack up the stuff that we're using every day. I've threatened him if he does that, I'm going to pack up all his clothes. Because he's getting to that point. He's very excited. He really wants to be out of here. I definitely worried quite a bit about the landlord. So we're very ready. We're very ready. There's not much left. Some of the little nukes, like the breakable stuff in my bedroom, I've got to kind of do that. But yeah, for the most part, even the fishery room is very bald. I'll kind of tip you up. Most of the, oh, I can't see what you guys are seeing right now. Crap. Probably looking at the roof. Nope, not looking at the roof yet. Yeah, most of all the supplies and everything are off the top. I think to move these guys, we're going to have to take this whole top rack off because there's just not enough room to actually get these guys in. I'm really hoping that doesn't do anything to the integrity. But yeah, we're going to take this whole top rack off and then try and use a bucket to catch these idiots. Oh, you can tell they're looking for food. Oh, they're hungry. Maybe I'll go grab some stuff and throw it in there. Well, that's awesome, JW. Only 170 away from 1,000. That is awesome. I hope you get a really good birthday present and get that. That would be really good. But yeah, the boxes are everywhere. There's piles of them in here. Most of the stuff that I have packed, I've taken it up and out. Like I said, the thing that I'm nervous most about moving is Boo. because I just got him eating, but I think he really likes his enclosure, and the only thing I'm scared about is, like I say, messing up the heat in there, because yeah, going from a heated room to an unheated room, I might just take my heater and take it to the new place and just do a slight adjustment in between the temperatures, and then keep the lid on the second container. I don't, big city beds, man, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. The Cove, hey, good to see you, good to see you. Yes, we are so packed up. If you actually look out our window, basically everything out of, I should actually show you, it is absolutely ridiculous. It was our original Ford that we got, F-150. He has managed to pack everything out of the backyard. Like, I could see a trampoline. There's just nutty stuff out there. It is so piled up there. He's gotten really good at moving stuff like that. It's quite the sight. I'm enjoying it, So like, we don't have to move very far. Originally we thought we were going to be moving towns, but no, we're only going to be moving about 10 blocks. I think it's great. I think it's really good. So it's, yeah, not far. It's just lots of stuff. The Cove, I'm 333 away from 1K, says Jordan. That is awesome, you guys. Everybody's getting so close. I know I haven't been doing a lot of posting. Like I said, I've been slacked off. I got one little video out this week, but that was about all I could handle. I do have one mostly made up for this week. It's not very fishy related. It's more about the noodle, but that's kind of what I managed to catch this week. I'm going to try and do a little bit on how I'm going to move the bettas, hopefully in the move for the week after while I'm setting out. We'll see. I don't have any guarantee when that's coming out, but I'm hoping it will get near the end of January back to a little bit normal schedule and at least get this thing set up. But I mean, right now my main concern is actually to move it, not film it. If I get a few extra shots in there, I will definitely get to do that. 333 haunts me. The demon numbers everywhere. What do you have with the 333? Is that, did Jim Carrey do some movie about that? I can't remember. Same passion. Many miles away from 1K. Sorry, I got a wild stupid wire there. That's funny. You will get there. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Big City Bettas. If you need, I can talk you through whatever you might be concerned with. I'm not an expert, but I've definitely worked with sensitive snakes before. You've got my contact info. Yeah, that's like my main concern. Is that stinking snake? It is feeding. Yeah, it's going to a slightly. The guy at the pet store said he looked like he was big enough for the bigger mouse. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I'm so nervous in moving him. I hope I got it. I cleaned him yesterday and he hissed at me, so I'm like, okay, it's a little feisty now. That's awesome behavior to see, featuring he was just very skittish and just trying to get somewhere before. Now he's actually kind of acting snake-like. I'm really enjoying it, So maybe he'll be okay now. He's gotten we've got a relationship and thingies going, and well, I'll figure it out. If he does go off eating before, again, though, I am so sending you the most panicked email you've ever read. But I think we got it. I don't know what awesome fish I should get for 1,000. Hey, it's so exciting getting that 1,000. I do admit I was just like doing a little happy dance, like just for at least a day and a half. It was crazy. And yeah, I did a giveaway of my t-shirts. I don't know where they are right now, but we'll have to do that again sometime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been packed already. It's insane. Yeah, the bedroom is probably the last one, but everything else is basically packed now. So I think I'm ready for the fish. I think I'm ready for this. I just picked up a new baby betta female. Oh, that's cool, Nicole. That's cool. That is very neat. I'm hoping all these guys don't make me separate them next week. I'm really hoping so. Like I said, I've got a very strange sorority that's just it's working right now, and I'm so scared this move is going to have me separating them all, but we'll see how it goes. I do have the containers to do it if I need to, and the space to do it if I need to in this next place, but yeah, that's why I say ball pythons are non-beginner snakes, too darn sensitive and prone to hunter strikes, which is so scary. They're cute but stressful. Yes, definitely. I am leaning towards that. I watched so many videos, you know, even Clint's Reptiles, just put another one out saying ball pythons are excellent beginner snakes, but I love my king snake. I'm so glad I got him first because, yeah, this guy's nuts. I'm really hoping for a good long-term relationship with him in the end, but man, has this ever been something else, I have to say. Our ball pythons do great regarding food. It's hognoses we have feeding problems with, especially during winter. Yeah, I think the king snakes every so often will do that. I do have a male king snake, so I do expect maybe a smaller hunger strike off him sometime once he's bigger, but yeah, he was much easier to get going on the food than the other one. It was just, yeah, as soon as I made his tank a slightly smaller, he kind of chilled out and calmed down. He really did seem to appreciate getting out of the heat as well. I think that was the biggest problem, is he was not enjoying the fish room. Because, yeah, oh, he just chilled out instantly upstairs. So, and yeah, eats no problem. I was really hoping he would be okay down here, but yeah, a little bit warm. For him, apparently. I wish that I got that my stinking python here was a good snake, but like I said, the local pet store owner here said that one thing that is rampant up in Canada is people will ship in snakes from overseas on a plane on Friday and take them over to a expo on Friday night, set up a table, and be selling them the next day. So he said, you might have had a snake that has been through a lot. So, crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know if that's what I got. I'm not saying either way. Maybe I just have a picky snake. Maybe I've had a snake that went through quite the trip over here. I don't know. So I'm just happy he's eating because, man, I really like him. He's so cool. Hognoses are only picky if you don't brumate them. I've got 20, been breeding a while, and none of them have had issues. It's all about maintaining the proper seasonal cycle with hogs. Yeah, I don't know much about that, but I have heard about the hibernating and things about the snakes. That is another reason why I kind of picked the ones that I got, because they don't need that. Like I said, apparently sometimes the kings will go up when they're thinking more about girls than they are about food, but I don't think I have to do anything during that time. I hope for that. Let me know, Big City. I think you just have to kind of let him work that out. I don't know if I plan on getting him a girlfriend, so he just might have to deal with it. We'll see. I really am enjoying the king snake, and he's so cool looking. Like I have seen a lot of the normal king snakes, the white with the black stripes, but I've never seen the gray banded king snake with the patterning like that. I really, really like it. What have you got, JW? I missed something. Hope, is Jen taking off? Sorry, I have to go. I have to go pick up my groceries in an hour. I need to hit the local fish store first. Happy Sunday. Best of luck moving the snakes in the sorority. Thank you so much, Jen. Have a great day. No problem. I completely understand. Sunday can sometimes be an errand day for people. JW, I'll have to check that out. Oh, a few days ago. He's a camera hog. Yeah, I know I've missed a couple. You put out quite a few videos, JW, lately. I got a platinum dragon scale male betta. Gotta get a cool fish tank. Oh, nice. That does sound cool. I hope I can get to see that. That is very neat. Well, if he's being a camera hog, that's okay then. I'll definitely catch it. Yeah, I want a snake, but I am scared. That is okay. Alluring bettas, no worries. My hubby's kind of, the reason I hadn't got one up until now is because it's taken me a while to get my hubby kind of up to the idea. Like I said, he's done, the only real snakes that he's ever come in contact with has been like the wild ones around here, which we have rattlesnakes. They are crazy. I almost lost my dog to one because, well, she is just nosy and loves all animals, which is just funny. So yeah, she's almost been eaten by one. So usually when we're dealing with snakes around here, anything that he's ever done with them, it's normally been very negative. So kind of getting him into these snakes has been a little bit more interesting. His critter that he has had in before, he's had the tarantulas, the rose hares and baboons and all stuff like that. And yeah, that's kind of my little button. They're okay as long as they're behind some glass somewhere and not in my house. I don't, yeah, I don't know. We also got black widows around here just out in the wild that I've definitely come across. I used to find quite a few at the farm, but I don't know how I could do. So, I mean, I can't blame him. That's why I was never pushing anything. I can't do the spiders, and he was kind of always iffy on the snakes. Today he's kind of said, okay, whatever, just don't make me do anything with this thing. I just kind of was like, well, kept an eye out on Facebook ever since. When they posted that one picture of the guy upstairs, I was just like, he is so cool. He's got a little caterpillar on his head. I'll be right there. Don't sell him. That's crazy. It seems like everyone is afraid of snakes. I'm on a bad date because I can usually get into an end real fast by mentioning the name that I own. Snakes or the number of aquariums I have. Yes, definitely. Then if they're not going to take that, then just, yeah, ditch them anyway. Definitely pets first, at least in my books. I think it's well worth it. And yeah, my hubby happens to be an enabler in a bad way sometimes. Sometimes he's definitely the one that gets me into things. But yeah, they definitely do have a bad rap. And I mean, I'm jumpy of mine a little bit, and I have handled much bigger ones. But my own, they make me nervous. Sometimes I think it's just because I'm so nervous I'm going to mess up with them. More than it is that I'm actually scared of them. Because yeah, especially this stinking ball python, like he's made me so nervous to touch him because I'm like, am I gonna touch him and then he's not gonna eat for another 2 months? Like it's just, it's a different kind of I'm scared of him. He's got me just terrified of messing up. But yeah, not actually nervous of the snake himself. My king snake, I have a feeling at some point in time he's probably going to chomp onto me. So far he has an amazing attitude. Even with shedding, he's more concerned just to take off and get out of there and just, I don't want to be held, than he is to turn around and eat me, which I think is an awesome sign. He's got a really nice temperament for a king snake. But yeah, I mean, we like all the silly stuff in this house. So, oh, I was going to get them some food, wasn't I? Easily distracted today. This is why I don't do water changes on camera. I could not pull off the Jeff Rose thing. I have been missing a few of his videos. I feel a bit bad for it, but like I said, lately this week was just, we had to get all the condition stuff in because if we need anything in the next, we've got this weekend, and yeah, nothing gets done on the weekends. We'll get it. Ollie, I'm sure someone does here. Oh, what did you need? I just joined now to your live. Kindly need to know if you have a background for Oscar fish. I have had an Oscar fish. My very first fish was an Oscar fish way back when nobody knew anything about fish. So I bought an Oscar fish in a 10-gallon tank. And man, did he grow quick. So yeah, we learned about fish keeping with that Oscar. We had him for 6-7 years at least. We got him for quite some time into this 55-gallon tank was my Oscar tank. My favorite thing to do was to put like a ping pong ball in there, and he'd sit and just run that thing all over the tank, and then you could grab it and toss it, like, kind of like you were playing fetch with it. I thought it was still funny. I ended up dying from a hole in the head, but at the time we really, we didn't understand the cycle in the tank and all that fun stuff. we put that poor fishy through craziness, and we used a lot of carbon. Back then, we thought it was just the bomb. We didn't know any better. And yeah, he did die from a hole in the head, probably from that. Now that we know a little bit better. But yeah, Oscars are awesome. So definitely, I love them. There's people that know a lot about them. Thirsty Rabbit, Tanks for You, has got a lot of Oscars that I can know off the top of my head. If anybody else in chat knows about them, let us know. Mob Guppy, good to see you, good to see you. Oh man, I so want to get moved and get settled and get you a video. That's just too much. Yeah, not going to happen right now. I will work on it though. I promise. I will. Right now I'm just trying to put out at least one video in a week, even if it's a little short. Like I said, my New Year's one was kind of a cheat. I threw some fish in there. It was like kind of a win, but it was kind of fun to get the whole family in that one. So, and thank you for all the Happy New Year wishes. So next week, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream on Sunday. We have got the movers coming bright early Monday morning. If I do come on, it'll be a pretty short one. But okay, I gotta go grab the fish food. I get so distracted so easily. This guy too, man, he doesn't eat very well off the top. He's used to the sleeping pellets, but he's big enough to eat the bug bites now. So I've been feeding him these guys. Oops, clear. There we go. It's all backwards, but I think you can figure out which one it is. The cichlid formula. Oh, just to prove me wrong, he went up there and got it on the first try. Usually it takes him a little while to get it figured out. But yeah, the hubby has mentioned that maybe he would be okay with one other snake someday, so that might be okay. I really enjoyed the fact that when we were at the expo, that we could just pick up Boo, and I had her in my hands, and him, it is a boy, and then I just put it very careful in the kid's hand, and he was just like, holy crap, that's too cool. So that was neat. If I can just get him feeling better so that we can do that again, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, Multi-Tank Addiction's got Oscars too. Yeah, thank you, definitely. I have breeding Oscars pair, but the fry died and the pair is still without red color. I do believe it is Thirsty Rabbit. Tanks for You is breeding Oscars. I don't know if Multi-Tank Addictions is breeding Oscars, but definitely go find out. Because yeah, he does breed a lot of big fish too, but I don't know if it's Oscars or not. But I'm pretty sure Thirsty Rabbit has some breeding Oscars. I want to do a local fish store video soon. Yeah, hey, good. I like the local fish store tours. I think they're kind of neat to see what other people get access to, especially the ones that are overseas, because the stuff are so much different. I think it's really neat. Can't find frozen beef heart for the life of me. Oh, like the fish food packets ones? What I used to do, I did get a arowana at one point in time. Definitely was not ready for him, and when he got big enough, I did trade him off to somebody with much bigger tanks. But get a boa constrictor. Oh, was that the one? Sorry, so let me finish what I was talking about. I'm getting distracted. Okay, as for the beef heart, around here I was lucky enough, because yeah, we couldn't get, there was very little frozen food, or especially anything for big fish when I had my arowana. So what I ended up doing was actually, I'm in Alberta, so it's cow country, and not even a 5-minute drive, there was a processing plant. So I actually just phoned them up ahead, and they would chop one up into about 3-inch cubes for me, a whole flipping heart. if you got the stomach for it, very, very cheap way to do it. I would come back with a bag like this for about $5 or $6. And then you just took it, you could either, my fish was big enough, he would eat the entire chunk. That size was one feeding for him. So I just spread them all out, would freeze them and package them up in some bags, and that would be enough to go forever. Really dirty the water though, but it was awesome food. So now learning Bettis. Or Big City Bettis. Who was talking? If anyone has a huge fish room they'd like to showcase, I'll use my flight benefits to tour it. Let me know. I think that would be an amazing adventure. Lucky, yeah, what a neat idea. I don't yet. I don't. But that is cool. What a neat little thing, like bonus for on your channel. Definitely, I like that. Big City Bettis, the boa constrictor. I'm sure that is, yeah, the one that Clint was just doing a comparison on. And yeah, he was kind of saying how he was comparing the two. That's neat that you mentioned that as well. I have no idea at this point if, like I say, if I can get Boo going and he's happy, then yeah, maybe we'll think of a third one. But oh wow, yeah, what an adventure and what a stress pot this little dude has been so far. So yeah, me and him, he sometimes comes over and watches some of the snake videos just so he's kind of learning, because he's interested now for sure. So yeah, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat that you mentioned it. Yeah, he was watching between the two of them. It did not help that Clint mentioned in that video that some people have been bitten on the face by one of them. I don't think he much like that, but we're working on him. It's funny. It's really funny. So we'll see. Oops, I just saw. Thank you for sharing. Heading out to prep. Yes, we will definitely be heading over to your video very soon, JH. I don't know if I'm going anywhere, so I should be here for it. I love Sundays. I get to have my little. I feel so chilled already just from talking to you guys. Thank you so much. What a fun chat today. It has been all over the place. So fun. The 9 to 12 feet, yeah, they get quite a bit bigger, hey? Quite a bit bigger. One thing that is really hard to get in Alberta, because we don't have any breeders here, it's very hard to get rats here. So that has kind of been a little bit of a deterrent in getting a bigger snake, is that Alberta is claimed to be rat-free, so we have no breeders of big rodents here. I wish I'd been on the farm still. I used to be breeding a lot of rabbits. I don't know, that would be different and a whole other story. But yeah, so I mean, I'm really going to have to look at what the cost of the rats would be to go for a bigger reptile, because we have to bring them all in from someone in Saskatchewan, I do believe. And we have a lot of local, like we got 2 local mice breeders here that are awesome. One will even do home delivery, and he breeds a few other different snakes. I just found these guys recently. I do want to sit and contact one of them. I do believe he's just on a farm outside of Medicine Hat, the one that has the mice. Like even the mice breeders here, they're off in the industrial zone. Everything to do with it is out in the industrial zone. No commercial, no nothing, just because of all the weird rules and people freaking out about the mice. And yeah, the one snake breeder, he's not even in Medicine Hat. I don't think he wanted to deal with it. Just crazy. So yeah, that has been a little bit of a deterrent on the bigger snakes. Like I say, I will look at the price of it, because it is a lot harder to get rats around here. Not fair, but hey, we'll see. Now, what did I miss? JC Aquatics, were you in here? Oh, hi, how's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. I think I managed to watch one video of yours, because I haven't done a whole lot lately. Not very loud. My fish room is small, but very packed. Yes, Desert Blue, man, you've got a lot of fish in that little space. Looking to get the beef fart for baby bettas. I want to vary their diet as much as I can. Too much for Patchy. That is awesome. Yes, the bettas definitely love the beef fart too. For the baby beds, where would you find some? Well, I guess if you can get a hold of those packages, like I've tried to feed that before, and it's pretty mushy, I've noticed. Definitely different if you get, like I was quite shocked from getting the real beef heart to getting the beef heart in the packages. It was quite different. But as is most processed food, I guess, right? Sorry, coughing. It's morning for D time zones, man. What? Oh my goodness. It's 11:24 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah, no, it's still, what are we on? It's 10:56 in the morning here, so we're like, oh, whoop, on the other side. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I still got my whole Sunday to go, so that's crazy. Thank you for stopping in. Desert Art Shelter recently had a couple pet rats, so cute. Yeah, everywhere but hot. I know BC and Saskatchewan can have rats, but no rats here in Alberta. They always claim to be rat-free, but I know Calgary had a outbreak of some very colorful rats for a little while, got loose, so obviously a few pets got loose, and they were breeding for a while. In the Crow's Nest Pass, I have seen numerous pack rats. I'm pretty, no, that was a muskrat that I've seen up here. So we do have several varieties of rats around here. And yeah, I don't believe it, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's rats in Alberta. They don't, you know, look at the border and say, we're not going to cross here. So, man, Funk might still be sleeping. Well, gee whiz, Aquafunk, that's all right. I don't mind. That's too funny. That's what they do. 54 Punchy, Silverstream. The only store anywhere near me that sells frozen fish food only carries brine shrimp and bloodworms. I've looked everywhere. Yes, like I didn't find it for quite some time available. Like I said, I used to go to the butcher's and do it that way when I needed it, and that is, like I said, you gotta have a bit of a strong stomach to do it that way. It is doable though. As for the feeding that to the baby bettas, you probably have to grind that up, and that's just getting, I don't know, whatever you're willing to do, whatever you're willing to do there. I think I would probably find that a little harsh, but it would be doable. It would be doable. One of the things my hubby was doing, and it just, I've got the mealworms upstairs. Oh man, I really gotta check on them once before we move too. He was actually squishing the mealworms up and dumping it into the guppy tank once, and they loved it, but I was like, but it worked really well, and man, did the fry do good when he was doing that. Like, he got a very good explosion of food. I can't for the life of me find anything else. I do hear you, don't worry, those two foods are awesome for your bettas. I can't even do bloodworms. I am deathly allergic to bloodworms, so I am down to, as a frozen goodie for these guys, they get brine shrimp only, because I just can't do it, and these guys wouldn't mind getting a treat of the bloodworms dropped, or beef heart dropped in there. I might have to get a pack of that, but yeah, like, absolutely. I'm down to brine shrimp, so it is all right. Feed what you can do. There's so many, like the variety of pellet food out there. Definitely get it. I love the bug bites myself, so there's lots out there. Don't panic. Don't panic. You're not alone. It is hard to find. Well, it is official. It is 11 o'clock. JH will be starting here soon. Desert Bloom Betta says, we get live bloodworms in the summer because they're native here, but I don't touch them. I'm allergic to everything, and I'm not going to chance it. Smart idea, Desert. It sucks. It sucks when your airway closes. It is quite the experience. I don't recommend it for anybody if you can at all help it. We used to get live black ones when I lived in Calgary at the store up there. They were slightly different. I never had a reaction to them, but it wasn't bloodworms, so thank goodness. But they were kind of neat. Man, the fish love them too. I'm pretty sure I've seen Aquarium Co-op get them and feed them into this big tank. But anyway, I have been on here for my hour. Thank you guys so much for being here, being my therapy. Like I said, I actually feel relaxed. It is awesome. YouTube is such a positive thing for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you do have like tips for where to get or how to get, if you could order that, you know, a place that sells those packages of beef heart, maybe throw it into the comments down below and some people can check out. Maybe we can find some for some people that are having a tough time getting it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all over in JH's broadcast here shortly. Peace out, guys.